Attention! Agri students, research scholars, agri scientists, agripreneurs, progressive farmers, agri NGOs, seize the opportunity. Get ready. 15 days, 15 topics, 720 speakers, 15 plus languages, 15 plus nations, non-stop sessions. KhetiValah's KV Dialogue Global Agri Conclave. From innovations to solutions, trends to tools, views, observations, insights that matter in today's agriculture. To participate as a speaker or as an audience, send a mail to gac@kvdialogue.com. Don't miss the Agri Marathon. Register now.
I would like to welcome Prasad, Dr. K. Prasad, who is our main speaker today. And I see already 24 attendees, very good sign this Friday evening to focus on agriculture. So without much delay, we'll start introducing ourselves and then let the main speaker start expressing his views of the main topic. So KV Dialogues is a part of KhetiValah, which is a brainchild of our beloved founder K. Lakshman. And it is a connecting farmers with farm dreamers. There's a little typo there. It's connecting CO. And then it's Bangalore and Hyderabad based currently, and it is expanding. It's part of Haldari Communications because dialogue is something that we communicate, and Haldari KhetiValah Foundation. Next slide, please. It is an Android app, and for Indians, it's not a strange thing to have apps that empowers the farmers with the right guidance and financial assistance from visionary investors, whom we call it as Niveshaks. We believe the farmer's role, which is very vital for our human beings, and as a gesture of gratitude to give back to them, we started KhetiValah, and the journey is very progressing, and it's very supportive, and it's encouraging to see a lot of participation amongst all the stakeholders so far. Next slide, please. So KV Dialogue connects the farmers in different cities of the world, and we see one side investors, other side farmers. Eventually, it will reduce the financial burden to the farmer because we make them go through a process and with which they will be financially intelligent, and so that way we will ensure that financials will get natural justice, which is due for them. Okay, just let me close one English language gap. Let me take 1 minute more. Okay, KhetiValah organizes itself in various activities. We will touch base each of them in the next slide onwards to clarify various facets of KhetiValah. Please go to the next slide. So I will first talk about KhetiCorner, thereafter KhetiKendra, then I move to Kheti Purushkar and Summit on the right side. KhetiCorner is like direct to home. So 5 kilometers around wherever you are, when a farmer wants to sell their direct produce to you, or you want to help the farmer with something that you have, which helps the farmer activity, it's a mobility solution for productivity in agriculture. So KhetiKendras are going to be like example of Tumakuru University. We have 10 acres dedicated for us. That is one of the model KhetiKendras of KhetiValah. There will be number of such KhetiKendras. In a Kheti Summit, we'll have a number of companies which are involved in agriculture, organic farming, and machinery manufacturers, And in a event like that, we will invite the people who are contributing immensely to the benefit of farmers and the agriculture industry. So we encourage them, we recognize them, give them a token of our appreciation. Next slide, please. We have more activities like Kheti Kalyan, that is to bring together the farmers and those who want to invest in short term with the farmers. The way it happens is you don't always expect money back from the farmer. Maybe you are happy to collect back what the farmer produced in a amicable way. It's a win-win for both. KV dialogues we are doing in English, Telugu, and several languages. We have a list of them. And KhetiValah Agri News is a part of our repository. That is like we have KhetiValah YouTube channel plus other digital presence we have. Kheti Kosha is a recognition that India has 179.9 million hectares of cultivable land, and we want to make sure that most of it is optimally utilized. Next slide, please. We cannot do everything all by ourselves. We need multiple hands to join us. So third-party players will help us to achieve the smart farming objectives and giving a helping hand to the farmer in terms of arranging for finance or buying and auctions, insurance, give them support and guidance, and make sure their bore wells are functioning. You give them right kind of seeds and provide some marketing support, etc. And of course, including traditional cultivation of fertilizers and pesticides also. Next slide, please. So we have, as we mentioned, we are coming up with our Vietnamese, Indonesian, Namibian languages, Kannada, Odisha, Punjabi, Assamese. Currently, we are into Telugu, Tamil, Hindi, English, Marathi, Gujarati, Bengali, Filipino. And apart from dialogue, we also do urban krishi, which is every Friday on urban gardening. Nari Shakti Samvad, it is about women in agriculture. Next slide, please. So Conclave, already my colleague Siddhant has played that video about the 15-day program with 720 speakers, non-stop, 48 speakers a day. On next slide gives you the topic titles of every day focus, day 1 to day 15. Please move to the next slide. These are the 15 topics. We want to touch base 250 plus universities across the world, 15 agri categories, that is 0, 1 to 15. And we have 150 agriculture companies, 10 lakh attendees we want to attract with 100 agri NGOs, 100 agri-tech companies, and as we said, it is 720 slots and 720 speakers. Next slide, please. This magazine is a bi-monthly. Currently, it's priced 150 rupees. It's quite cheap compared to the kind of quality that it brings to you. All that we are discussing so far in dialogue, they are already in this magazine. Also, something of interest for women and children as well. Next slide, please. I have contributed. I am the context of this slide. I am the moderator, Dr. Kishore. I come from Air Force background, and I met Dr. Prasad sir 4 or 5 times. I'm very happy that he is going to speak today. So it's about him today. So next slide, please. Okay, sir is from Annamacharya University. Yeah. Yeah, please go back to, yeah, the next slide only. Yeah. Sir is from Annamacharya University. He is founder of Kasigari School of Life Skills also. And he is especially a director of this FM channel 89.9 megahertz, which the government has given to that university. And he's going to talk about sow the seeds of dreams, and you will reap the success through resilience in agriculture. So as you sow, so shall you reap. That is the English proverb also. So how this can happen? What are the positive things the society has, which the farming community can utilize, or how we can help farmers to make sure that all the good knowledge is available to them through various media. Sir is going to touch base in his speech. So the floor is yours, sir, and your presentation comes up very quickly now. And sir is founder of Kasigari School of Life Sciences, Dr. Kasigari Prasad in Rajampet. This is our official email ID and phone numbers, our websites, KhetiValah.com and KVDialogue.com, which has information about future dialogues and all the records of past dialogues. As the speaker would be speaking, keep note of your questions and ask the questions towards the end. Thank you very much. Right, sir. So, organizer, bring up sir's presentation as well. Yes, sir, the floor is yours. Go ahead, sir. Dr. Kasigari Prasad.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Namaste. This is Dr. Kasigari Prasad, a professor, a graphologist, a writer, life skills trainer, motivational speaker from Annamacharya Institute of Technology and Sciences, now Annamacharya University in Rajampet, Andhra Pradesh. And today I am very happy to be here as I got an opportunity to address on a specific topic called sowing dreams. Naturally, being a professor, I used to interact with students across different places, physically and virtually. Whereas now this is a platform where I am about to discuss on the agricultural concepts, that to the backbone of our nation, the farmer. When I was about to prepare my presentation to talk on this particular topic called sowing dreams, cultivating success to resilience in agriculture. See, I was very fascinated to prepare this program, this session, this specific presentation, and coming in front of you to talk, to have a small discussion, particularly in this particular report. In connection to the title Sowing Dreams, obviously we know that everyone, every individual has and have his dreams. The one who dreamt about his dreams and achieves that, he is said to be the achiever. Here, we collectively as a nation, we collectively as the Indians, we collectively the citizens of this nation, need to empower our society, need to reconstruct and rebuild our nation in a tremendous manner. To do so, every individual of this particular nation, educated, uneducated, whoever, whatever, everyone has to contribute with a responsibility and with a passion in establishing our dreams or in making our dreams successful. In this connection, as I am here to discuss about cultivating success through resilience in agriculture. So everyone, we know by watching into some movies and some others, we can know that everyone, every individual has to consider himself as an agriculturist, where he can cultivate culture, he can cultivate ethics, he can cultivate morals, he can cultivate education, he can cultivate everything. So culture, this cultivation should be there, and thereby civilization comes on. So this sort of a novel civilization should be there in our nation for the betterment of our country. As Swami Vivekananda says, I named his statement as triple R policy: reform the body, reconstruct the mind, and regulate the way of living. Then automatically the nation will become strong and prosperous. Reform, reconstruct, and regulate the way of living. Then automatically the nation will become strong and prosperous. In connection to this, we have to reform, we have to regulate, we have to reconstruct our dreams in the direction of establishing a fantastic, fabulous, tremendous, progressive nation. In order to make so, let's see how our journey starts with this particular slide. Next slide, sir. Yeah, since I am from a Telugu speaking state, I would like to start my session with a small sentence in Telugu. I hope the audience can also understand small Telugu sentences. సాగులో తీరిక లేదు, కష్టంలో తోడు లేదు, దిగుబడిపై ఆశ లేదు, ధరపై నమ్మకం లేదు, అయినా రైతుగానే పోరాటం చేస్తూ దేశానికి వెన్నుముకగా నిలుస్తున్న నీకు కోటి వందనాలు. సో దో ద స్టేట్మెంట్ హ్యాపన్స్ టు బి లేదు లేదు లేదని చెప్తున్న ప్రతి దాంట్లో కూడా we have there is progress, there is positivity. So farmer is the backbone of our nation. If he is not there, though we have technology, though we have everything, science, technology, space exploration, whatever it is, if there is no farmer, if there is no cultivator of something, then obviously we cannot proceed in a progressive direction. In order to start our session here, let's say, let's give a very big salute to the backbone of our nation, the farmer. And here we are talking about the farmer and his contribution, and what we, as we, the engineering students, engineering graduates, engineering professors, and every individual of the society can contribute their knowledge, then contribute their information, they can contribute their effects for the betterment of the farmer, thereby the nation. Next slide, sir. So naturally, farmers will face a very few challenges. Altogether safe to be one challenge. Every time, every minute, every instant, and every situation of his work happens to be a challenge. That is a single challenge. So climate can affect his agriculture activities. So climatical changes and market volatility, resource scarcity, and labor shortages. All these are a very few challenges where a farmer, an agriculturist will face. Though these were the challenges, in spite of all these difficulties to say, he performs every activity with some passion and adding with the mind spirit of doing something better. As we studied in the previous slide, saying Telugu statement that though there is nothing, he always works for something for the betterment of everything. So this is how a farmer's journey starts. So including these challenges, the climate change, we have to adjust. According to the climate, we have to adjust. According to the market volatility, and also resource scarcity will be there, shortages in labor availability is also there. But still, a single man, a farmer himself will take all the roles and make a multidisciplinary activities in all these connections, so that a success can achieve for us, all of us. So next slide. So naturally, as we know, well educated personalities, everyone knows that there are several techniques and several methods where agriculture is now transforming into different fields, like organic farming and conservation for agriculture, water management techniques, and renewable energy techniques. All these techniques are implemented at a different levels and different stages for the betterment and better outcomes and better outputs through agriculture industry, to say. In this connection, I hope we all know about in detailed concepts about this agriculture farming, conservation of agriculture, water management system, and renewable energy since. But I just have given a small glance of what are the things that is been happening in agriculture right now. Next slide. See here, diversifying varieties of, see, even just by looking into our farm, having different sizes in our fingers. Similarly, there are varieties of crops, varieties of portfolios, varieties of methods and technologies are there available on this earth at a different locations, depending on the geographical conditions, depending on the economical conditions, depending on so many other social conditions also. Different varieties of agricultural methods and methodologies has been implemented. But still, according to the situations, we adapt the best one, and that best is to be given to the society. That best is to be given to the society. To give so, to work so, we are here in these type of platforms. We are here to have a dialogue of exchange on varieties of topics and diversifying topics like agriculture and many other things, so that one can be interconnected with other. See, for an agriculture, in an agriculture, irrigation is interconnected to that one. Industrialization is also interconnected to that one. Climatology is also interconnected to the agriculture. Likewise, all diverse fields are all interconnected one together in order to get success for everyone. In this connection, Let's have some information, some idea, some sort of establishment of project type activity so that we can do something better than the present. Next slide. So technology, as being myself being an electronics and communication engineer and specifically working in antenna designing and antenna technology with electromagnetic fields and transmission lines, I would like to give a very few points related to harnessing the technology for precision farming. For farmers, though they are uneducated, they are educated, whoever it is, the few things such as technology upgradation is to be brought into their footsteps, such as guiding them in related to GPS, remote sensing, data analysis, and automation techniques. Even now, IoT, Internet of Things, and drone system for agriculture. Drone systems are implemented for agriculture in order to perform the difficult task where a human labor cannot perform it in a better manner. At that particular cases, a drone system, IoT techniques, and technology-based other activities, remote sensing activity is also essential so that we can forecast how the climate will be in the upcoming weekdays, 10 days, or in a month days. So that technology can support for the farmers in all these directions, in all these challenges, specifically speaking. So that challenges can be overcome by the support of technology. Next slide. So specifically when we are talking about agriculture, the one thing we should remember that agriculture main part, the major support in agricultural fields are the women. They support us in several ways in the working fields of agricultural sector. Therefore, very specifically, we need to educate and provide a proper education and training to every individual. Like in India, a country like India needs a proper education and training for every farmer, every individual, specifically every woman in a house should be trained and educated and brought awareness among what are the upgraded techniques and how the system is going on in agriculture system, what should be the marketing strategies that will be appearing. All those topics need to be got a clear understanding without any conclusion, without any confusion, so that they can conclude themselves what to do and they can be stand on with confidence so that this topic I can do, this work I have to work. Likewise, a scheduled procedure can come up if we educate, if they were trained and if they have provided proper education regarding agriculture. And particularly financial inclusions also should be given for these women, because they have that moral strength and they can support and they can guide us in a systematic way so that we can run in a better manner. And next one, market accessing. Likewise, educational training, financial inclusion, and market access. In these particular factors, women empowerment should be done that relates to the agricultural sector, whereby they can lead the system, entire system, societal system. That's how we should encourage the women empowerment concepts in agriculture also. Next. Specifically speaking, there are varieties of technologies and communities. We should build up a strong community that improves, that provides systematic organizing of things. Like, see, in agriculture, when it is being connected to so many things, procurement of seeds and the proper timing to sow the seeds and how to manage the systems and how to interconnect one to one. Therefore, in this particular connection, I would like to say that these farmers should also be educated and they should be certified with some certification programs, so as they can study thoroughly about the ground reality of farming. Though traditionally in India, traditionally we can do agriculture, but still a certified programs should be generated and that has to be brought into the doorsteps and footsteps of the farmer, so as thereby their knowledge and their support can be improved in agricultural sector. Next. It's not just only with women or it's not just only with the farmers. We have to look for the future generation also. So nurturing the next generation of farmers is very important thing, where you should focus on educating the students right now. That means the kids, children in our home, right from the basic, right from the young age. So as they will get promoted, they will get encouraged and enthusiased towards the development of their ideologies towards agriculture. And it should be their hobby actually. We should cultivate that in the form of a hobby. So thereby, these people, the kids, kids, young boys and girls, they will come into the agricultural fields, and they can work for the betterment of the nation. The next. To say clearly, let them come out of the usage of mobile phones for playing games and something else. In spite of that, let's encourage them for establishing and knowing how to grow the plants and what are the purpose of the plants and how we can use those plants to use agricultural paddy fields and how that can be marketed, and all those things has to be discussed with the kids. So adapting to the climate change through innovation techniques like analyzing effectively about the upcoming climatic changes, and also storing and finding out whether what are the resources, water resources we have, and making it practically usable, and then again utilizing the renewable energy sources. Thereby we can make a gradual change and transformation in the development of the agricultural activities. Next. Apart from all these things, we should encourage, we should entertain, rewarding the students, rewarding the farmers, whoever working better, whoever collaborating with one to other, and whoever making a team, strong team, and coming up with good ideas. Thereby we are encouraging them by giving certifications, awards, and some prizes to say, and publicizing such type of activities. Not only getting achievements of one person, an achievement of a farmer is the achievement of everybody. Thereby recognizing his services towards nation. If we do so, then automatically there will be a spirit of encouraging, there will be a spirit of being encouraging for modernized agriculture farmers. Thereby they can contribute much better for the development of society. Next. I came from Annamacharya Institute of Technology and Sciences, now Annamacharya University in Rajapeta. What we do is, I am the station director of Annamacharya Radio 89.6. We have a community radio station in our institution. Through this community radio station, very regularly, we use it to conduct farmer interaction programs, agriculture interaction programs we conduct, and we support the agriculturists, that means the farmers, through which a technology can support them. That means if we find any problem in their particular paddy fields, we can suggest a technological solution for the betterment of their problem, that means for the reduction of their problem and improvising the capacity of agriculture activities from that particular sector. Therefore, we as a team from our Annamacharya Radio students will visit the paddy fields, will visit the agricultural fields, will go to the, we will go near the villages of around across our places, and there they encourage, they educate, they give some suggestions, and they use it to know, exchange knowledge about how technology supports to agriculture and how agriculture can be improved through technology and how the farmers are supporting to the society and recognizing them, and they're doing some plantation programs and all those things. This type of activities, we, Annamacharya University, on behalf of Annamacharya University, Annamacharya Radio 89.6 will conduct interactive programs with agriculturists, farmers, teachers, and every sector of our, every domain in our society. We use it to connect one to each other, thereby connection can be improvised. Next, sir. Very specifically, a team of students will visit different schools. There they encourage the young generation boys and girls about every factor: engineering, medicine, health and hygiene, agriculture, space and technology. And right now, this women equality and empowerment of women and the etiquettes, food etiquettes, agricultural etiquettes, educational etiquettes, discipline activities, all these things will be conducted by a team of students from Annamacharya University through Annamacharya Radio 89.6. The next, sir. This is a special program conducted exclusively for girl childs about their health hygiene, conducted through Annamacharya Radio program 89.6. Next. Interaction with the farmers. See, like you have an interaction, we are having an interactive questions with the farmers and how in that particular program, a village near Annamacharya University, a village called Naramurajapalli, there our students, Kotapalli, there our students visited and interacted with the farmers, discussed how they are growing these particular fields and how the government initiatives are coming to them, and is there any difficulties they are facing through in the agricultural, whereas we can contribute our technological solutions for the solving of that particular specific problem. Next. So our radio is supporting access to information, precision farming, and e-agriculture platforms, and supply chain management and financial inclusion, education and training, even disaster management. This is exclusively. We find out is there any disasters about to come or about to happen, or what is the climatical changes is happening continuously through our radio at instant of times. We use it to what it is spread the information so as to alert the people specifically. Next. So implementation of ICTs in agriculture also. So these were
broad technologies use CSP లో మీరు ఏమని
next slide, sir. Yeah, we use it to keep on giving updates in radio so as we can alert the people through radio about the climatical changes, rainfalls, summers, heavy heat strokes and all those things. These type of programs, even our KhetiValah programs also conducted in our radio station, in our radio for broadcasting. And we have exclusively 2 different types of interview programs also taken from Professor Dr. AT Kishore also. Those programs through drone programs and enriching students facility programs also conducted in our radio, and that has been continuously at regular intervals of time. We use it to broadcast and rebroadcast the program so as it to reach as many as possible people, so that we can bring out awareness among the people about the best things where we can make the best out of best for the better society. Next. About nowadays, we are doing, engineering students are doing good amount of projects on drone technology, ICT, IoT technologies, semiconductor device technologies. In such a way, agriculture is also now becoming very modernized. Modernized agriculture techniques are happening. So drones can also be used in agriculture. Thereby, the farming techniques improves. Thereby, the outputs and outcomes produced by the agriculturists can also increase. These type of things where technology can support for the betterment of agriculture is also seen in nowadays. Next. Out of all these things, let me give one small, what to say, మనం చురుక్కనిచ్చేట్టు ఒక పాయింట్. కోటి విద్యలు కూటి కొరకే అన్నట్టుగా మనం తినేటువంటి ఆహారం మంచిదై ఉండాలి. Good food is very essential for every human being. But present in the society, with varieties of mindsets, to say diluted mindsets and disturbed mindsets are creating contamination of the growing foods anamata. Ee contaminating food valla what happens, ila chudandi, fertilizers, more fertilizers utilization and quantity, excess amount of fertilizers use cheyadam valla what we are happening is we are consuming the wrong food, not the right thing. We are consuming the wrong food right from the roots itself. Due to this, we are going to face a problem called, next slide. The outputs of that particular agriculture activities will be is not in quality. The quality of those items which is generated with those type of activities are not good, and they are also creating adverse effects to the consumers. Next slide. Even it happens not only with the foods like fruits, vegetables, and everything. Every food items is nowadays happening to be contaminating. This is a very, very dangerous situation that is happening in society. Next page. That results adverse effects in the good health of a human being. This is the biggest problem. So we should come out of this problem. Then how? How we have to come out of this problem is by just getting awareness and by just actively participating in our activities, becoming, transforming as a student to an agriculturist, transforming a teacher or a professor, every individual as an agriculturist, as a farmer in his premises. That is the only solution, I think so. That's why I would like to propose that solution in this particular talk, that every citizen of this nation, whoever, whatever profession he is, wherever, from whatever he is, he must become an agriculturist, a farmer who grows a few amount of vegetables, eatables, whatever it is, for his living and also for others. This is what we are about to suggest from this particular specific topic. Next slide, sir. See, father and mother, a team of members in a family growing their own respective vegetables in their home itself, maybe on the rooftop or on the ground floor, wherever it is, generating their own eatables without any contamination. That is very important. This type of hobby, it may be a hobby, it may be a practice, it may be a passion, it may be a professional activity, whatever it is. If that is happening, if that happens, thereby we can eradicate the problem of consuming the unwanted, or to say not good quality foods. Next. Very small tomatoes and everything that can be grown in a very, very small recyclables also, even in our homes. And you can decorate our homes with vegetables. We can decorate our homes through leafy items. That's how we have to think of it. We have to change from, we have to, the mindset has to be retuned such that it should be a usable one. Next. If we do so, that becomes a hobby to the upcoming generations. It has to be taught in every school, every class, and every parent and every friend has to teach or explore or publicize these type of activities. Thereby, the people will get passionate and attracted towards the participation, towards becoming an agriculturist in the upcoming days. Next. ఇలాంటి మంచి కార్యక్రమాల కోసం మనందరం కూడా చక్కగా శ్రీకారం చుట్టి మంచి కార్యక్రమాలతో మంచి విశేషాలతో చక్కనైనటువంటి విశేషాలను తెలియజేసేటువంటి ఇలాంటి చక్కనైనటువంటి ప్లాట్ఫామ్స్ లో మనందరం కూడా పార్టిసిపేట్ చేసి కావలసిన విషయాలను తెలుసుకుంటూ తెలిసిన విషయాలను పంచుకుంటూ పెంచుకుంటూ మనలో ఉన్నటువంటి తత్వాన్ని వ్యక్తిత్వాన్ని రెండింటినీ కూడా మనల్ని మనం గౌరవపరుచుకుంటేలా ఎదుగుతూ ఉండేటువంటి కార్యక్రమాలను చేసేటువంటి ఇలాంటి చక్కనైన కార్యక్రమాలను ప్రతి ఒక్కరం కూడా ఆహ్వానిస్తూ వాటిని ఎంకరేజ్ చేస్తూ 10 మందికి పంచిపెట్టేటువంటి కార్యక్రమాలను మనందరం చేస్తూ చక్కనైనటువంటి ఆహారాన్ని తీసుకుంటూ ఆ కావలసినటువంటి ఆహారం కోసము మనం చేయవలసినటువంటి కార్యక్రమాలను చక్కగా చేసుకుంటూ చదువుతో పాటు సంస్కారాన్ని అందించేటువంటి విలువలను అందించేటువంటి పెద్దల్ని గౌరవించేటువంటి సామర్థ్యాలతో ప్రతి ఒక్కరం బతికేటువంటి స్థాయిలో ఉండాలని ఆశిస్తూ అలాంటి కార్యక్రమాలను మనందరం చెయ్యాలి అంటే కావలసినటువంటి చదువు, దానికి కావాల్సినటువంటి సంస్కారాన్ని, అంతకు మించిన గొప్ప విశేషాలను అందించేటువంటిది రేపటి తరానికి ఇవ్వడానికి ప్రస్తుత తరం వాళ్ళు ఎంతో ఉండాలనే విషయాన్ని తెలియజేస్తూ ఎప్పుడూ ఒక మాట గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవాలి. తరం నిరంతరం ఇలాగే ఉండిపోతావా? కాదు, ఉండకూడదు. తరం నిరంతరం ఇలాగే కాకోకుండా తరతరాలకు తలమానికంగా ఉండేటువంటి జీవితాలను మనం జీవించాలంటే, అద్భుతమైనటువంటి అవకాశాలను మనం అందిపుచ్చుకోవాలంటే, ఆశ్చర్యకరమైనటువంటి కార్యక్రమాలను మనం చేయాలంటే మన యొక్క ఆలోచనలను అద్భుతంగా, మన యొక్క ఆలోచనలను ఆధునీకరణంగా, మన యొక్క ఆలోచనలని, మన యొక్క కల్చర్ ని, మన యొక్క ట్రెడిషన్ ని, మన యొక్క పద్ధతుల్ని పెంపొందించేలా, మన దేశం యొక్క ప్రగతిని, మన దేశం యొక్క సామర్థ్యాన్ని సాధించేటువంటి స్థితిలో ఉండేటువంటి చక్కనేటువంటి విశేషాలను తెలుసుకునేకి చదవాలి, ఉండాలి, నేర్చుకోవాలి, తెలుసుకోవాలి, 10 మందికి పంచిపెట్టాలనేటువంటి సదా మంచి ఆలోచనలతో ఇలాంటి కార్యక్రమాలను మొదలుపెట్టినప్పుడు అందులో నన్ను ఒక భాగస్తుని చేసి నా ద్వారా కూడా మా తల్లిదండ్రులు వాళ్ళ తల్లిదండ్రులు చేసినటువంటి వ్యవసాయం చేసినటువంటి కార్యక్రమాలను గుర్తు చేసినందుకు, నేను కూడా చిన్నప్పుడు అప్పుడప్పుడు పొలాల్లోకి వెళ్ళి నేను చేసినటువంటి కార్యక్రమాలని నాకు మరీగా గుర్తు చేసి మేము అలాంటి యాక్టివిటీస్ చేసేదానికి ఎంకరేజ్ చేసినందుకు కాను, అంతేకాకుండా ప్రతి ఒక్కరు మంచి ఆలోచనలను పెంపొందించేటువంటి సామర్థ్యాలను పెంపొందించేటువంటి కార్యక్రమాలను ఇలాంటివి మరిన్నిగా చేస్తూ దేశాన్ని అభివృద్ధి మార్గంలో నడిపేటువంటి స్థితిలో మనందరం ఉండాలని ఆశిస్తూ నాకు ఈ అవకాశం అందించినటువంటి ప్రతి ఒక్కరికి కూడా ధన్యవాదాలు తెలియజేసుకుంటూ, ఎంతో మంది ఇక్కడికి అటెండ్ అయ్యి నా చక్కనైనటువంటి 4 మాటల్ని ఎంతో శ్రద్ధగా విన్న మీ యొక్క సంస్కారానికి నమస్కారం తెలియజేసుకుంటూ చక్కనైనటువంటి దేశాన్ని నిర్మించేటువంటి స్థాయిలో మనందరం ఉండాలని ఆశిస్తూ మేరా భారత్ మహాన్. జై హింద్.
Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan. I just want to summarize what Sir spoke in Telugu language. He said a nation should feel proud of its agriculture, because of which everyone is able to eat. And we are now getting ready to feed the world. And so we need to take care of the farmer. And so he has given a lot of tips on how to take care of climate, and then best practices in agriculture, including drones and other technologies, IoT. So has covered overall all the aspects. And the print that is here in English, it is like the farmer is living on sand, but he is actually living for the humans, and he is bringing about a change for our lives. And so let us also throw some light on the farmer's life. So that is like urban gardening. You try to practice cultivation at your own home so that you spread that awareness to everyone. Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan. These are all patriotic messages. So I have seen at least 10 members from other countries joining us. So if you have specific questions to the speaker of the day, he can speak, he can respond to you. You can type in the chat box. Yeah, watching from Philippines. Thank you, Jamari and entire team. Welcome to our programs. Tomorrow there will be one more program, but it will be again in Telugu. But the speaker understands, as today's speaker, tomorrow's speaker also understands English, and he can respond to your questions in English as well. So, any questions on today's let me re-summarize the topic of the day. That is best practices in agriculture, like taking care of climate change, making use of technologies, and then taking care of farmer, and then having the positive frame of mind, and so that the nation progresses. This is the message of the, like, sowing the seeds of um, prosperity through agriculture by cultivating the by cultivating best practices on farming fields. Yes. So this is the message very nicely articulated. If you have any question, please feel free, unmute and ask. I'm here to coordinate. Station of Rajampet, Dr. K. Prasad is talking about. And this way, farmers can get additional channel for communication, as his students are doing the physical interaction with the farmers. In future, farmers can come forward and talk to other farmers, like the KhetiValah vision of KhetiKendra. Annamaya University can open up one of the KhetiKendras for farmers around your FM station, and make it like a center of excellence, and contribute to interaction amongst the stakeholders, and not just FM radios, but amplitude modulation, the traditional All India radio, and other channels. They are all going to add to the farmers' cause. Thank you, Jamari, for your presence and participation. Meanwhile, Siddhant, you can present our corporate links and our social links for everyone to take a look, and check if there is something else to be done. వరమహాలక్ష్మి జరుగుతుంది సార్ మా ఇంట్లో, అందుకని కింద నేను పైన ఫస్ట్ ఫ్లోర్ కి వచ్చాను.
అవునా సార్?
Okay, attendees, just for you to get a nice certificate from us and also get your data recorded in our database, kindly do fill in the feedback form and do let us know what else you want to hear from learned scholars like Dr. Prasad. So fill up the feedback form, and that generates your certificates. Also, we will come to know about your thoughts. Sir, one international conference of all the radio channels across the world. Let us organize in your place, sir.
Sure, sir. I
Yeah,
do take a
radio
note
and
of it,
also
sir.
media, maybe television media and everything, and focus on agriculture. And maybe during our conclave or sometime you can be a co-host for our conclave event as well.
Sure, sir.
I will meet with our founder Lakshmanji to your campus very soon. Thank you. Thank you, sir. So, Siddhant, check if there are any pending questions and any other activity. Yeah, these are all the channels which we encourage you to go through. I encourage attendees to take a snap of all these notes that are there and save it to your laptop, desktop, mobile, which will be very valuable learning tool for you, especially those joining from Philippines. It will be a great educational database for you to have a list of these things in your ready fingertips.